Ireland is facing a fishing crisis after a Dublin minister claimed the country was being disproportionately hit by the Brexit quota reshuffle. As the impact of the UK's exit from the EU becomes clear, Ireland has hit out in the face of a loss of £37 million worth of fishing quotas per year. The Minister for Agriculture, Food and the Marine, Charlie McConalogue, has now called on the European Commission and other EU member states to find a more equitable solution to the distribution of quotas. Speaking at the inaugural meeting of the new Seafood Sector Task Force, Mr. McConalogue said the outcome of the Brexit agreement will lead to an eye-watering loss every year for Ireland's fishing sector. He said, the outcome of the Trade and Cooperation Agreement will lead to a loss of €43 million, £37 million per year in fish quotas for our fisheries sector, with knock-on effects on marine support industries and our coastal communities. The quota reductions in some of our most important stocks will be felt immediately by our fishing industry when the full annual EU quotas for 2021 are determined shortly. The impacts for Ireland's fishing sector are disproportionate compared to other member states, and I again call on the Commission and other member states to find a more equitable solution to the quota transfers to the UK. Mr. McConalogue added, I can assure this task force that the government will work to ensure that the fisheries sector, and the coastal communities that depend on it, are supported through the period ahead. The work of this task force will inform funding priorities for the coming years under my department's Seafood Development Programme 2021-27 and under the Brexit Adjustment Reserve. Sean O'Donoghue, chief executive of Killybegs Fishermen's Organisation, said the Irish fishing industry was not interested in compensation and simply wanted some of its fish back. He said there is turmoil right around the coast in relation to this and called for burden sharing by other EU states. Ireland's post-Brexit fishing struggles also led to a row between Dublin and Paris over the EU's Brexit Adjustment Fund, designed to help nations hardest hit by the UK's withdrawal. Disagreements over fishing between member states resulted in tension during negotiations over the £4.2 billion pot. Fishing was one of the sticking points during negotiations between Prime Minister Boris Johnson and the bloc. Under the Brexit deal, signed in December, EU boats will continue to fish in UK waters, but British vessels will get a greater share of the fish caught. The shift in the share will be phased in between 2021 and 2026, with most of the quota transferred in 2021.